The Ministry of Education is once again celebrating Education Month, this year under the theme, Reading, I See the World. Writing, I Change the World. Today, Love News met with Chief Education Officer in the Ministry of Education, Carol Babb, who spoke about the significance of celebrating Education Month and the various activities that the department has planned.
We want to showcase, we want to share with the general public what we are doing, all the new initiatives that you may not know, that the public does not know is happening. We want to share with them what we are doing, all the new and innovative ideas, as I said. And we want the participation of the public too. Because as you know, our mantra is, education is everybody's business. We also have another exciting two-day activity. It's called the Biennial Teacher Education Conference at the Biltmore. It will be held on the 16th and 17th of May. And this one is by invitation only. We'll have about 200 educators meeting and discussing how we can change education for the better for everyone. And then on the 18th, we have an exceptional confidence where this will be done by the Education Support Services, where children with special needs will showcase their talents as well. And then in the last week, we are focusing on vocational and technical education. And there will be an information fair in Georgetown. And then most of the IT vets will be having their open days. So on the last week, we are really zooming in on vocational technical education because we believe that we don't get as many students as we should, and vocational technical education is so important, especially if we want our students to become leaders and entrepreneurs and their own bosses. So we're also trying to showcase this aspect of education and encourage parents and students to ensure that their child or their children get to select at least one vocational and technical education, even if they don't want it for employment, but for their own personal development. On Tuesday, we had PSC Part 2. And then on Thursday, we had a big ceremony where outstanding teachers and school leaders were awarded at the Bliss Institute. It took place at 10 a.m. and it finished about 2 p.m. that day. Next week, we have another big event. It's called the High School Innovation Challenge, where we have invited all secondary schools to participate in this challenge. And this competition is sponsored by PricewaterhouseCoopers, Peacework, and the Ministry of Education. So we have about 15 high schools participating in the High School Innovation Challenge. And the challenge this year is innovation in education. So for us as educators and for us being the Ministry of Education, I think this is the most interesting challenge ever. And we are going to hear what young people think education should be. Because many times as educators, we think that we have all the answers. But as you know, our young people are very smart, they are very intelligent, they are critical thinkers, and they are going to come up with some solutions.
The Education Department invites the public to come out and support the activities planned for this month, especially the High School Innovation Challenge, Biennial Teacher Education Conference, and the Vocational and Technical Education Fair.